Back on the blue couches here, we're going to welcome back our friend Margaret Dudunay, who is the director of the Eerie Horror Fest. I remember you were on last year, and we talked about classic movies and all the great stuff. How did you get into this?
That's a really good question. This was truly through a friend of a friend connection where I wanted to volunteer with the Film Society, now known as Film Eerie. And they said, well, at that time in 2021, they were relaunching the Horror Fest and they were looking for volunteers. So I said, hey, I would love to sign up. And now from 2021 until now, I've been a volunteer in different capacities, and now this is my second year as director.
As director. So tell us about this year. Of course, we're almost into October, which is spooky season. It's fun to be, looking back at some of these classic horror films. What's on tap for this year's festival?
Oh, most definitely. So this year, the Horror Fest is October 10th and 11th at the Warner Theater, which is a Friday and Saturday, which hopefully should be a little easier for folks. So for some of the older films that we're showing, we're actually going to be showing The Fog as a classic film, which is going to be incredible.
It's a good one.
Yes. And then another film we're showing, which is more newer, is called Hard Eyes.
Oh, okay.
Recently came out. We're doing kind of a mix and match to work with our guests that we have coming in.
So your guest, the one was in The Fog.
Yes.
Adrienne Barbeau.
Miss Adrienne Barbeau,
yes.
right, which is incredible.
Yeah.
And she actually even featured in a local work by a local filmmaker, actually, John Lyons, who was a previous director as well.
Yeah.
So he worked with us to actually have Adrienne come back to Erie.
So when you have these stars come to like the Horror Fest, what do they do? What's their capacity while they're here?
So really, they are an invited guest for us. So we show them around the town, different restaurants, different places to visit. But then when they're at the fest, they'll be doing meet and greets, and then if they're comfortable, even a Q&A after their film.
Okay.
So that way they can interact with the host as well as with the audience members.
It's always so interesting to hear the inside story and the background of these films and how things were done, especially back in the day when she was doing The Fog.
Imagine.
I can't even imagine. Was that a Stephen King book?
I think so.
I think so too. And I remember reading the book, and I remember seeing the movie, and it's great.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It is so good. It has Jamie Lee Curtis in there as well, filmed by John Carpenter. So it's really cool to see the special effects that they use as well, and how they're able to utilize the fog is like, it's not tangible and yet so spooky.
So scary.
Yes.
And when is that being shown in the
That's
festival?
going to be shown on Saturday.
That's Saturday. Okay, your other guest coming into town is?
Josh Rubin.
Okay.
Which many folks may not know him, but if you're big on the Dropout YouTube channel, he's a comedian on there, but he's also an up-and-coming director of different films, and his latest film is Hard Eyes.
Okay, so tell us about Hard Eyes.
So Hard Eyes is a movie about a serial killer that goes for couples. And you can
Those pesky, irritating couples.
And that's literally talked about in the film. So that you can imagine, it's Valentine's Day.
Of course it is. Of course it is. I love it.
It's a good time.
And is he ready to take questions and chat with the viewers about that as well?
He definitely is. And we encourage people to dress up. We actually have a few people that are coming in cosplay specifically for the event.
That's great.
Yes.
So it is October 10th and 11th. You said that's Friday, Saturday.
Correct.
What are the hours each day?
So Friday, it's going to be 2 p.m. until 2 a.m. So a full 12 hours.
Yeah.
But then the next day we start a little earlier because we actually have a Saturday morning event for kids especially, where families come in for $15, watch The Haunted Mansion with the Eddie Murphy version. So it'll be very nice. Come in costume and trick or treat.
Kids like the spookies too, but you got to kind of clean it up a little bit and ease it up for the kids. But that's great that you've got that special event for the kids and the families. And you said they can trick or treat as well.
Oh yes,
that's fabulous. Come in costume and have a great time. This is all happening at the beautiful Warner Theater, which is a great place for all the classic horror films. What film are you most excited to see and to be shown?
It is The Fog. To be honest, I'm so excited to see The Fog.
Yeah, is Adrienne excited to come to Erie?
Oh yes.
I bet she is.
Oh yes, she's so ready.
That's wonderful. I wonder if we can get her on the blue couches. I wonder if we know somebody.
I mean,
we'll, just run it by her. We'll see. We'll keep a spot open for her if she'd like to join us. And website, how do folks get tickets?
They can first go to the EerieHorrorFest.com to get some information about tickets, but I would actually recommend to either go to the box office at the Erie Insurance Arena to get them in person or buy at the door.
Yeah, you want to make sure that you've got your seats secured. And of course, the website will have the full schedule of what's being shown when.
Exactly.
And all the good stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Are you excited about this year?
I'm so excited. We have over 180 film submissions from over 40 countries.
That's amazing.
So we have, I think, 2 or 3 countries represented of filmmakers coming in to Erie.
That's amazing.
By the way,
Well,
so this is what we love to
congratulations.
see.
The
Thank
Eerie
you.
Horror Fest coming up next month, October 10th and 11th at our beautiful Warner Theater. Margaret, it's a pleasure to have you back on the couches and talk to Adrian for us.
Will
Okay.
do.